Alright, so we're going to be doing an Ooga horn swap on this golf cart. This one is installed with a horn button to begin with. If you do not have a horn button, don't worry, you can do it yourself. Just check out my video on how to wire up a horn. It's fairly simple. Just be sure that when you do, if you do it the way that I did it on my expedition, you only use 12 volts, or if you're like me, one of your batteries. If you got 6, use 2 of them. Be sure not to hurt yourself when dealing with electricity. Alright guys, so today we are going to install a Type R Ooga horn. The only reason I got this one is because it is a DC 12 volt horn, or at least it advertises that it is. We'll see if it works out real good. I bought this on Amazon. I don't think I paid but like 20 bucks for it. So I'm going to hook it up to the old golf cart here. Let's see how she does here. See how the install goes. First thing I'm going to do, pull the seat up. Seat's really easy on this one to pull up and slide out the way. Oh no! Because I crashed it on stuff. And the horn on this one, right there. And as you can see, it already has the plugs and everything. Hooks right in. Just unbolts from right there. Alright, so the first tool that we need, 7/16 wrench. Next tool that we need, well, it's not showing up. 7/16 socket. And then maybe a pair of pliers. I'm not cutting any wires on this one because the Ooga horn has the hookups. And you also need 10mm to reinstall the Ooga horn. So once we got the Ooga horn out, fairly large actually, got a little bit of stuff in it. We'll go through that in a second. But as you can see, has these little hookups right here, positive and negative. Actually, they both say positive on them. A little weird. The negative shows up better on camera, but in person that looks a lot different. I picked this one because it has that little mount right there. I'll show you that here in just a second. And then I already have the hookups, but it came with 2 new hookups, the bolt and the nut. Okay, other than the bolt that is right there, there's also the other end of it, which is, alright, so the end of that bolt right there. We're going to go ahead and get it out of there. So in order to unbolt everything, put my wrench there and my socket down at the bottom, and I undo it. Not a very long bolt. And these two come right out. Just disconnect my 2 wires there. That's it. Now that I have them both out, you can really see the difference in the both of them. Even just how they're open on the ends there. Let's get this Ooga horn installed. Alright, so here's something I really like about this Ooga horn, and part of the reason why I bought it. This bolt right here slides in there, making it very easy to install. So this hole is where the other horn came out of, but the Ooga horn is too big, so I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to go ahead, slide the bolt and nut on, but I'm not going to tighten it at all. I'm just going to kind of get it placed. So it's very loose. Then I'm going to take my Ooga horn, little hole there, and I'm going to mount it just like so. Now I'm going to tighten it down. There it goes. So now that my Ooga horn is mounted, it looks fairly stable, we can go ahead and hook up our negative, which is on this side, and our positive, which is on that side. Let's go ahead and hook them up. It does work. All right. All right, so the Ooga horn was definitely an easy install. Took very little time. Looks pretty cool in there too. It's much louder than the old one. Pretty cool looking little deal. I guess I need to get that out of there. But I like it. I am satisfied. I like the way it sounds too. Pretty loud too. All right, thank you much.